Welcome back to the studies of the attributes of God. Before we get into this week's attribute, last week I asked for some of you to send a video answering the question, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word God? Here's what was said.
When I hear the word God, I think of bowing down. It's good. Nothing.
Creator.
God is talking to us.
So why is this important? Well, A.W. Tozer said, what comes to our mind when we think about God is the most important thing about us. That is why getting to know God is important. Knowing God helps shapes our view of God or how we think of God. The first attribute of God we will look at is that God is omnipresent. Omni is a prefix that means all. If we put omnipresent, or if we put it in omnipresent, it will mean all present, or in other words, He's everywhere. Put it together, and we see that God is everywhere. In Psalms 139, 7 through 10, it says, "Where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me." It also says in Jeremiah 23, 23 through 24, "Am I a God at hand, declares the Lord, and not a God far away? Can a man hide himself in secret places so that I cannot see him, declares the Lord? Do I not fill heaven and earth, declares the Lord." So what does this mean? If you are in the mountains, God is there. If you are at the beach, God is there. If you are snorkeling, God is there. If we are at Disney, God is there. If we go fishing, God is there. If we play sports, God is there. If we are on a safari, God is there. No matter where we are at any given time, God is present with each and every one of us at any time. In review, God is omnipresent. This means that God is everywhere. So, with the people around you, I want you to discuss how God's omnipresence should affect us as a Christian. Also, can you discuss why do you think it is important to know that God is omnipresent? Hope you get a good discussion in today. I hope to see you guys next week for our next attribute. See you, Southside.